Hi everyone, my name is Rishad. Today is the 26th of May 2024 and I'll be going over my weekly predictions for Tesla. As usual, I'll be going over the monthly, weekly, and finally the daily charts, and then I'll switch over to the Excel sheet where we'll review last week's prediction and go over this one in more detail. But before getting into the video, it's important to make the disclaimer that all information here is completely educational, and I thoroughly instruct you to use this video that way. It's not a trading guide. Since you may not be comfortable with the risk, reward, and trading style that I use, please conduct your own analysis. Use this video as a guide if you need to. However, please do not use this as a confirmation of just signals to trade. This is an educational video, and I instruct you to use this video in that way. So, without further ado, monthly charts. We can see we had been in a downwards wedge, which now the lines have connected. But at that time, we were in a downward sloping wedge, had an upwards breakout. However, the current month of May isn't really showing the volume or the price movement that we would typically expect. MACD is actually going downwards. RSI is sideways. Not very strong signals from the monthly charts. Weekly charts, however, tell a little bit different of a story. We had this upward breakout here. We actually had a false breakout, a bear trap, and then the next week we had a strong bullish pullback, and now we broke up, and now here we are with another spinning top doji type of candle. MACD has now crossed the signal line, with the histogram also turning positively, of course. We see that because of this, we actually have a good idea of where the market. We could be getting a bullish movement very soon, since we have been in this downward movement for quite a while on good volume, but we are still yet to see a strong bullish movement in either direction. RSI right now is going downwards, confirming the overarching price action that we're seeing. However, we do need to see, we have an expectation for some bullish movement. As such, we will be taking the high of this candle, which is 186.88 as the buy entry, and this resistance originally this was the resistance, the low of the candle at 167.75, but realistically it should be 163.7. So I will change that in the Excel sheet when we go there. So I'll actually change that 163.7. I will just change that 163.7. So this would be a stronger support, since if it does break downwards, we have a good long-time support being broken and a strong sell order. That's what we get from the weekly charts. Now let's move to the daily charts. And again, similar, MACD is pretty iffy right now. RSI is sideways. However, we see that the peaks are lower. So considering that this is also what's happening with the price action, it all makes sense right now. As of now, the MACD line is above the signal line. However, we've had a few breaks up and down due to this sideways pattern, and we do need to see a break in either direction. And when that happens, we can enter a trade. So now here we see that last week we had a loss of 1.01%. It's rounded, but it's like 1.006. So our total P&L is minus 2.19 as of this week, which is actually quite good considering since when we started, Tesla has gone down close to 10 or 15%. So that's a really good return on relative basis. This week, we will wait. We'll buy when it crosses the resistance at 168.88. 186.88. We'll sell when it falls below the support at 163.7. Target of 2% with a trailing stop loss, and the stop loss is a 1% stop loss. So if the market goes up and declines more than 1%, we're exiting the position. If we are in a position that hasn't been closed yet, then we will close on Friday. This target is a moving target, so realistically, the only time that this target is going to get stopped out is if it hits our stop loss. So this target of 2% is really only there, but it's a moving target. So the weekly trend right now is up, so I need to change that. Considering, well, you could not even up, you would say it's sideways, considering we've had a few haramis and doji spinning top candles. However, the monthly trend as of now is down. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching. Enjoy, and I will see you in the next video.